What's going on, fight heads? This is the Encyclopedia George Kennebrew here with MMA Mayhem TV.com. We are here at Conflict number 30, Augusta, Georgia, and as you see, I have a champion in my midst, but just no ordinary champion. This is the champion, Kobe Wall. Notice I said the champion, Kobe Wall. And Mr. Wall, I understand what brings you to this interview tonight. There was a young man by the name of Mark Trader who called you out. And he said some things, you know, tried to get the competitive edge, as a lot of opponents do. And I just want to get your thoughts on what you thought of your brash yet bold, I guess some people would say, opponent calling you out.
You know, Mark's a good guy. I like Mark. We've trained together at Charleston MMA when I was up there for my last title defense. So he's a good guy, but he's got a lot of people on his end of things, his camp, whatever you want to call it. He's talking the smack, saying he's going to lay me out and all this good stuff, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, like I said earlier tonight, we know what's going to happen, and that's all there is to it. I mean, I'm 13-1. You know, I don't decision win guys. You're going to sleep or I'm going to submit you. So this isn't just a roundabout kind of thing. We know what's going to happen. I mean, if you're going to step in that cage with me, like I said tonight, you know, for the, you know, Jared did a little interview in the cage. If you're not ready to die, and I don't mean like work really hard, die, like, oh man, this is a really tough fight, I about died. Like, I mean, die, like you're ready to die. Don't get in the cage with me because I'm ready to die. I've been there, I've done that. I'm ready to die for what I believe in. I'm ready to die for this win, for this belt. And, you know, I'm going to make a run for the UFC after this fight, hoping to get 3 or 4 good pro fights in, some good wins, and make that call. So this is kind of like the last little sign off on the amateur career. Like I said, I've had a good amateur career, 13-1. In my opinion, that's pretty good. I'm on about a 11-12 fight win streak, and he's another guy that's in my way to get where I need to go. You know, I'm one of those guys that you don't tell me I can't do something, because then I'm going to prove you wrong. And all his, you know, his camp and all saying that I can't do this and I can't do that. I mean, well, that's where you, excuse my French, that's where you fucked up. Because I'm going to prove you wrong, just like I did my last opponent and the opponent before that and all the other guys. So tired of being the guy that's the underdog, you know, so whatever.
But by him doing that, do you feel like he sensed that intimidation by you, being that he knows that you are the man, and being that, you know, you really have only one loss? So I guess in his mind, he's like, all right, well, he's got one loss. You know, he's not, you know, getting training or anything. He's, you know, commentating and chilling and all this other stuff. So this would be my perfect time to throw my shade at him. So do you think that's a sign of intimidation and him trying to get in your head?
To be honest with you, I don't give a flying shit what he thinks. Honestly, I like Mark. It's guys that's talking too much. I mean, I think I've proven what I can do. I mean, like I said, my record speaks for itself. I fought the #1 guy in the Southeast U.S. out of American Top Team, Coconut Creek, Lamar Brown. I submitted him early. He took me down. It happened. You know, Bart Weeks, one of the best guys in the Southeast here. We went 5 rounds. He got submitted. You know, 2 guys before that got knocked out 2 weeks apart in 2 separate weight classes. I mean, I'm not here to pretend. I'm not here to talk about it. I'm here to be about it. And they're talking about it, and I'm about to be about it. So I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what his team thinks. But, you know, just be ready, man, because
Last thing, you beat this guy, you're going to leave that here, you're going to vacate that, or you're going to take that with you?
It ain't a if, it's when I win. I'm going to leave the belt in the middle of the cage, and I'm going to walk out, and that's going to be my last amateur fight. Then I'm going to make a run for the pro, you know, I'm going to make a run for pro and try to get in the UFC and see what we can do. You know, like I said, I've been around a while. 13, 14 fights is a lot for an amateur, but I know where I'm at. I know where I want to be. You know, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to get in there and do the thing. And he's just the next guy on the way. You know, no offense to him. I respect him. I like him. It's just some of those other guys that's talking too much.
All right, Kobe says he's moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. And he says, Mr. Trader, if you want a piece of the pie, come and get some. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the champion. I'm the Encyclopedia. Page Turn. Out.